What's up? It's me. We're here. We are live. And we are going to play something. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we will be watching YouTube the entire time. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I just opened Chrome. I have light mode on. Do I have light mode on? Okay. Alright. uh, I forgot I have a South Park playing in the background. I'm gonna watch videos. Actually. For a little bit. Alright. There we go. We're gonna do 4 true scary stories animated. It's animated, guys. Oh no, this one is 22. So are these 4 gonna be as good as 22? What's the ratio to that? What's the ratio here? What's a 4 to 22 rate? That'd be 2, 22. It'd be 1 to 11. No, am I fucking stupid? Oh my god. Alright. We're not doing math tonight. No math. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, shout out to Bizarre Bub for the footage. I don't know.
In the following video, a concerned mother is recording her daughter who just told her that a guy is inside her room.
What guy?
The guy.
Oh fuck.
The guy is
Epstein.
at the door.
Epstein's here.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Why would you?
Do you want to
no.
open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
No one
Okay.
appears to be in this room, yet strangely, Jessica's daughter sees someone who she says is scary. Now, despite there being nothing alarming, there is something in this room that's worth noting. The playhouse in the center is a space where Jessica's daughter often plays in. Most of her time is spent playing or eating inside, which is why Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse to make her feel more at home.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put on...
From the color of the house to the same doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual house they live in. However, only a few days after remodeling, something strange had occurred. On the night of January 3rd of 2025, the doorbell camera started to record. Now this only happens when someone is at the door and near the doorbell, but upon being activated, the camera recorded this.
It's a demon. There's like a blue light over there. Oh, it's blue. The blue light. Something ain't right. I think there's something. You stop opening the door. You can close it. I want back inside. I don't believe this is real, but maybe it is real. You know what? It is real. Holy fuck. There's demons. There's demons in the house. Did you have to add the fucking soundtrack to it? Aw, hell no. That's awful. That's awful, man. That is not fun. Don't open it again. Please stop. I do not consent. Fuck, dude. Stop that. Can bro not add the suspenseful music?
Jessica was completely baffled as she wasn't expecting
Bro, you
the door
have a
to open
demon
on
in
its
your
own.
house.
If it was just
What?
the doorbell going off by itself, then one can say that it was just a technical issue.
Hey,
But then
I'm a
this
ghost
happens.
hunter.
The door continues to swing open for just a bit,
That's a
and
ghost.
suddenly
That's
the
a
hair
ghost
on the
right
mannequin
there.
is seen
There's a
hanging in the
ghost.
air before abruptly falling
Right
down.
here.
There doesn't
There's a
appear to be
ghost.
anything that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it falls makes it seem like someone or something had loosened their grip on the strand. Now this whole situation gets creepier when considering that Jessica's daughter occasionally sees a guy in her room, but this guy is never seen. While no evidence of this man exists, there appears to be evidence of something else, and it's not the only evidence that Jessica has. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she gets a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kid's room upstairs was going off.
That's so mean. You're so mean for Ad. He's summoning demons. Summoning more demons, bro. Get like Ghostbusters or something.
If the video before didn't disturb Jessica, then surely this one did. It starts off again with the doorbell seemingly acting up, but unlike previously, someone or something is heard. Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with someone speaking, but whoever is talking doesn't appear to be saying anything intelligible. In fact, it sounds like someone chanting or speaking a different language. It's hard to say honestly, but there's no denying that something about this is pretty unsettling. Whether it's the activity in the playhouse or the mentioning of a man who can't be seen, Jessica is thoroughly shaken up and concerned. The playhouse has been taken apart ever since then, but still, from time to time, Jessica's child says that she sees the guy.
What guy?
The guy.
If no one is there, then what exactly is her daughter being afraid of?
Yeah, mama. 5.
Now the following video was submitted to me by Connor M., who was home alone when this happened. The house that Connor lives in is on a street where people's homes often get burglarized, but despite living in a dangerous neighborhood, nothing could have prepared him for what occurred in his house. Connor briefly describes the events of that night. In his own words, "I was alone. My daughter stayed over at my ex-wife's house, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this." It's late at night when Connor hears shuffling in the kitchen. This is his footage. Watch.
What?
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops.
Wait a second, I need to get on my Twitch app. There we go. I can see comments. I don't know why my multi-chat isn't working. Sorry about that. We're taking notes here. We're taking notes here how we become better ghost hunters. Alright? I mean $5 sub. No. You are fired. Damn. That's a hard line. That's a hard bargain right there. Drive a hard bargain. How about this? You give me the $5 sub, and you don't get fired. And then I give you the sub back afterwards. So you really don't lose anything. You give me the sub, I give you the sub back. You both get the subs. And we're good. And by your own? Yeah. You know what? My first sub is gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
No!
Somehow, a knife launches off and flies straight towards Connor. Thankfully missing him, the sharp blade lays close to his feet. But had he stood any closer, this video would have had a rather unfortunate outcome. From fearing that someone broke into his house to encountering this, Connor was immensely terrified. As he states, when it comes to things that can't be seen, there's no telling when the knife in your kitchen might fling itself at you with no apparent cause. Now that's creepy.
Damn.
On December 9th of 2023, a hospital surgeon is freaking out after seeing something that she couldn't believe. According to her, she was inside the operating room filming a video for her surgical students when she had to stop and leave immediately. As she states, something was watching her. Now this video comes from a social account that doesn't post anything like this. All the videos on this page are purely educational and meant for students who want to become surgical technicians. But this video, however, was posted for anyone who could help explain this.
April 1st.
Tiffany has no idea what was captured, but hopes that someone does. This is her footage. Watch.
At chromic catgut, the difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have two different kinds of sutures, polypropylene monofilament and chromic catgut. The difference between these two is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived, and the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
Bro, it has to be the controls, bro. No way, no way, no way. Lego brick hands, by the way. Like. Shit, that scared me. That scared me.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it. Can you please just show yourself?
What the fuck? Yeah, all fake.
Just give me a sign.
Yeah, give me a sign. He hits her with a stop sign. This guy. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Do whatever you want.
A cat, ghost, or a dog. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that's a dog. That would be. It's a dog.
What was meant to be a simple lesson on sutures had turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany writes that she had caught a glimpse of a figure standing at the window, which then quickly fled away to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but terrifying enough to put Tiffany in a state of shock. She couldn't exactly tell what it was that she saw, but based on what others have reported seeing at this hospital, Tiffany thinks this may have been the so-called ghost of this place. Almost everyone there has either seen or heard something strange, and for some reason, it's the women's restroom that's by far the most haunted. For this reason, Tiffany hurries over to the spot, but nothing is seen. That is, until minutes later when this is captured. A door opens on its own, and eerily, a dark figure rushes past the automatic doors. But even more unsettling is the fact that it quickly moves from one side to the other. Its fleeting motion only makes it creepier. Now to this day, there's only one or two videos on this account that talks about this incident. Aside from those, not much has been said about this. But unfortunately, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
I'm telling y'all.
Now the source of this next video is unknown, as it was submitted to me by someone who only sent this clip. However, they do give some information. According to them, this clip originates from a city in Brazil where a man noticed a strange-looking person in the middle of a road. Whoever this person was didn't seem to be acting normal. In fact, this person wasn't doing anything, as they weren't moving at all. They were frozen in place, unbothered by anything around them. But after the man took a closer look, he quickly began to record. He was filming just in case no one would believe what he saw.
That was lame. That was really lame. I'm not even gonna lie.
A
That was
figure
just
resembling
lame.
a person is seen standing still. However, no head or chest is seen. Only the lower half of this body is visible. But as if more
It's
parts of
literally
this
just a
body couldn't
pole.
disappear,
That's
the
just a
figure
pole.
completely
That's-
vanishes
oh my
after a
God.
motorcyclist crosses
Oh
its
my
path.
God.
Now, there is nothing. It's as if the figure had hitched a ride with the motorcyclist after passing by. Now, whether or not this was supernatural remains a mystery, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on what was captured. Just what could possibly explain the partial figure that was caught on camera?
I don't know. Your mama. How about that?
On December 21st of 2024, a mother named Anisha posted a video that her son recorded while the whole family was asleep. The reason he recorded this video was to capture the elf on the shelf toy moving when no one was awake. He's 4 years old and believes that the elf actually comes alive and does all sorts of mischievous things around the house. Many young kids believe this, as it's become a trend for parents to mess up their house and tell their kids that the elf did it. However, Anisha's son really wanted to see the elf do its thing, so he places a camera directly across the elf toy and films it overnight. The next day, he checks the footage and sees something that scares the living daylights out of him. He immediately shows his mom, and she too gets freaked out by the footage. This is what they saw.
What, is it gonna fall off? Is it gonna fall off? Is that... It looks
And
like...
I pushed them in my top.
Oh! Oh, what? Oh, I was
Thinking that her
not...
son actually recorded the elf moving, she watches closely, but what appears instead is something way more terrifying. Like a scene out of a horror movie, the silhouette of a
I don't know if
child
that's
appears
real.
briefly on
I
camera
don't think that's
before
real.
disappearing in a flash. The
If
child
that
doesn't
is-
move, yet somehow disappears without moving an inch. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is the appearance of the child. Many have noted that they look extremely thin. Some have even gone as far as to say that it looks like a corpse. While this detail doesn't really help in figuring out who this was, it does make the figure creepier.
Yeah.
Doubtless, Anisha believes that a child spirit was caught
This
on
is not
camera,
edited.
and like her son, she believes that they wanted to see the elf come alive. But just like the child, it doesn't move. To this day, this video continues to baffle Anisha.
Yeah.
If you
yeah.
caught something creepy
Just
on
turn
camera,
off the
or if there's any
RGB
ghost
thing
videos you'd like me to check
and
out
problem
and include in the
solved.
next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
A moral of the story, just turn off the RGB. It was 1 month ago. Let's see what more of his videos look like. Alright. Slop alert. Oh, dude, I need to name that.
On February 20th of 20...
Hold on. Idea time. There we go. Alright. Why didn't I think of it sooner? Why didn't I think of it sooner?
2025, a mother records her
It's an
child's balloon
amazing
after
idea.
seeing it do something that terrified her immensely. She
Yeah,
films
that
the balloon,
Elmo fucking
hoping that it does it
terrifies
again on
me.
camera.
Yeah. Isn't that moving? Have you never heard the wind, lady? Face me! Face me like a man! Yeah, turn around.
But for some reason, the balloon comes to a sudden halt near the basement door. Now you might be wondering what is so frightening about this balloon. After all, it appears to be doing normal balloon things. Well, according to Rachel, the mother, this balloon always ends up at the basement entrance, and it doesn't go in unless her son follows it inside.
Raquel.
Andrew. Andrew. Andrew.
In other instances where the balloon just suddenly stops near the entrance, here it goes all the way in, and it's only when Rachel's son begins to pursue it that it does this. Now it might be possible that a draft or an airflow is causing the balloon to move towards the basement, but to have it stop only a few feet away from the cellar despite being left open occasionally is a bit strange. Whether it's upstairs or in the furthest corner of the house, it always follows the same path before somehow stopping
Y'all
around the
getting
same
fucking
spot.
haunted by Elmo,
To Rachel,
dude.
this doesn't
Oh
make any
god.
sense.
Like, come on, man. Everything be haunted by Elmo would be the worst. Just most embarrassing.
Now these occurrences wouldn't be the last of them, as just recently this happened. It's around 9:30 at night when this was captured.
And like Elmo kills me. Yep, look, Elmo's like gonna show up through my screen and kill me. It's over.
Babe.
Babe! Elmo! No! Get away from me, Elmo!
Quiet. Quiet.
He's coming to get me! Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Kick it. Just kick it down. Just kick it down. What are you doing? Oh, you're just laying it up. Is this thing even real? Or is this like just video edited? It's so video edited in. Holy shit.
As if the incidents before weren't creepy enough,
Okay, I
this
think
happens.
this is animated.
The balloon seemingly makes its way towards the top of the stairs, directly towards Rachel without stopping.
This
But when
is
it gets to the
animated,
top,
no way.
it abruptly stops. Somehow, the natural buoyancy of this balloon ceases, as if acting independently from the laws of physics. It just doesn't move at all.
This
Even the
seems
dogs in the
edited.
background were
This
unsettled
seems
by the
like
strange
the- like
occurrence.
the entire balloon guy is edited in.
Quiet.
Now it's apparent to the family that something isn't right with this balloon. They know that getting rid of it would be a good idea, but their son refuses to have it thrown away. So they continue to keep it. After all, it'll deflate over time and be rendered useless within a few days. However, although initially thinking that things would be okay, something happens that quickly changes their minds. Only a day or two later, Rachel is home alone when she experiences something that she considers as the most disturbing thing ever. It's late at night when this
Okay.
was captured.
Yeah, he's backing up. Backing up. He's backing up, man. What's so scary about this? The other one was way more creepy going up the stairs. Oh, sentience. Oh. Boom.
At the top of the stairs, in the corner of the doorframe, a forehead is seen. Rachel initially
Oh.
saw something, yet didn't know what it was, but after taking a closer look, she sees it. A forehead that naturally leads down to a pair of eyes. However, if you slow the video frame by frame, you'll notice the supposed face she'd seen. Yet something about it has left Rachel and her husband immensely unsettled. Naturally, Rachel was shaken up. If the balloon hadn't convinced them that something was up with their basement, then this definitely did. Either someone or something is in there. Given all that's happened before, they can't help but think that this was responsible for the balloon's odd behavior. To them, it seems that the path the balloon would always follow wasn't just due to physics, but instead by something else. Now, Rachel has since then locked the basement and won't open it anytime soon. But while there has yet to be a definitive explanation, the mystery still remains. Just what exactly did Rachel and her family witness in their house? As with all videos, this one remains unsolved.
This is why you rent an apartment. They can't hurt you.
Now this next video comes from Elijah Carter, who's a construction worker for a house that's being remodeled.
Oh, man.
It's been some time now that he's worked on this house, and he's just now realizing something about it that the property owner has never mentioned. In this house lies a hidden crawl space. Apparently, it was hidden behind a stack of drywall that no one had bothered moving until now. Seeing that no one else is around, as it wasn't a work day, he explores the crawl space all by himself. But little does he know that this was a bad idea. The following is
I
Elijah's
already
video.
know it's a bad idea.
Watch.
Oh, fuck, man.
But while I came across something that was really cool, and I feel like it sets this house apart. The reason why I'm just now founding this crawl space is because of this drywall. The owner, she had this drywall covering the crawl space. That's not the cool thing about it. And I want y'all to check this out. So while I was here, I found this table, and I also found this extra space right here. You have a vent right there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Ayo's coming off for this one. Ayo's coming off for this one.
I think I just heard some footsteps.
Headphones are off. He bites his toes.
This can't be a squatter.
Wow, very loud, by the way.
What was meant to be a short video for his Facebook group turns into something completely nightmarish. For one, the sound of footsteps was heard on the floorboards, despite no one being there. And eeriest of all, the sound of someone talking and giggling was heard from somewhere inside. But to make things even more frightening, the door to the crawl space begins to open on its own. It's no wonder why Elijah bolted out of there at full speed. As it seems, he wasn't alone. Now, if what he says is true, that there weren't any signs of someone being there the next day at work, then the question is begged. Just what exactly did Elijah encounter while being inside this
The
house?
boogeyman. Now the basement crawl space guy. He eats your fungus.
In the following video,
your
a man
crawl
and his
spaces.
girlfriend are staying over at his aunt's house when they hear a strange noise from downstairs. Mind you though, that no one else is home.
Alright, so this is like really crazy. Just, what that sound?
Oh, your house was
What's
like
going on?
Now he couldn't capture the noise on camera, but there is something in this video that's worth pointing out before mentioning anything else, and that's the house itself. This Victorian home belongs to the man's aunt, who at this time was traveling abroad for a few days. While she was gone, the man, known as Isaac, and his girlfriend stayed over to look after the place and care for her dog.
Aunt is overseas for the week, and she asked me and my girlfriend to come and take a camera. She's watching us right now. Hey, Auntie.
Now the only thing in this house that isn't antiquated are the security cameras throughout the place. Although Isaac's aunt isn't home, she still wants to keep an eye on the property. But while looking at one of the cameras late one night, she notices something very strange. She immediately sends the recording to Isaac, who was totally spooked out by what was captured. While his girlfriend was inside a room, this was caught.
Why is she walking so slowly towards this? And boom, launch across. Five times speed. All right. You're fucking joking, right? All this build up for a closed door. Come on, slam it at least. Let's go. Whoop, bam!
The noise, as it turns out, was just a draft affecting a door. But this one, according to them, doesn't appear to be affected by it, as it closes up differently. The door gently glides, as if someone was closing it quietly. Although freaked out by this, they weren't as terrified as what they experienced only days later. Now, before showing this clip, it's worth noting that a common occurrence in this house is a broom that always falls over by itself. It usually happens at night, and it's always when it's in the dining room that it falls over. One night, Isaac waits patiently for the broom to fall again, when all of a sudden, this happens.
Turn on the lights, please. Thank you. Real paranormal right now. I'm saying paranormal activity.
Like many times before, the broom is on the ground, despite being placed initially upright against the wall. It seemingly falls by itself, or at least that's what Isaac thinks. He's been documenting every instance of the broom falling over, and not once has it occurred to him to check the security cameras around the house until recently. By checking, he could see how it keeps on doing this. So, he tells his aunt to send him some recordings from specific dates of the camera inside the dining room where the broom falls over. He checks each one and doesn't notice anything weird. But when he checks again, he notices something in one video that leaves him beyond spooked. This is what he saw.
It better be like going back up or I'm gonna... Oh, come on. Really? Back in my day, they did this shit better. You know what? We're going directly to the source. Chills top 15. Yep. We're going to Chills.
Number 5.
Okay. Shout out to Chills, by the way. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that important, but okay. 30 scary videos hardly allowed on the internet. That's a bold claim right there. Very bold. Very scary ghost videos that shouldn't exist. You got me. You fucking got me. All right.
Number 30. Someone's always gotta ruin the party. Posted to TikTok by Suntuk Ajasi. This group took a bunch of photos at a
I love
waterfall
his
in
voice.
Indonesia,
It's so
but one
funny.
pic turned out much creepier than the rest. As the group poses before this beautiful falls, a black-robed figure is spotted, lurking in the background. You cannot see its face, but it seems to be watching them. What is this figure doing? And did it lose their life in these falls? I guess we're left with more questions than answers for this one. Number 29. At a once bustling market turned ghost town in China, this lone figure was captured on camera. Published by Paranormal Planet in February of 2020. The video shows a mysterious fog shadow moving into view. As Chinese lanterns hang all around, swaying with the wind, the figure moves across the walkway before it disappears from sight. The uploader writes, this footage was spotted by the person responsible for monitoring the street cameras. Is this a ghost? Or has the Grim Reaper come for us all?
I can't. This is terrible. This is awful. Alright. What was... Okay. Give me some gosh darn scary videos. Slapped Ham. Alright, let's see what Slapped Ham has to say. Shout out to Slapped Ham. Damn, I should just make fake scary videos, dude. Then that is your new voice.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some seriously freaky videos, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content. Just like this.
I would do the same thing.
And last time we were out, I caught some footage that, quite frankly, has me a little spooked. And I haven't quite decided if I want to show it yet.
In a chilling departure from their usual adventure-filled content, the YouTube channel Voyager Overland captured an unsettling anomaly during a camping trip to Ruby Falls in the Alberta Rockies. The viral footage, recorded under the cover of night, reveals something eerie. As described by the uploader, the mysterious being was seen lurking around their jeeps while the campers slept, unnoticed by their grandchildren.
Guys, guess what? Face reveal. See my face? It's right there. Look, that's my face. That was the last time you see my face, by the way.
The climax of the video comes when the creature appears to spot the camera and moves closer, offering a chilling close-up that leaves viewers shaken.
See, that's me right there.
The uploader confessed the experience has made them rethink camping altogether, holding onto the footage as compelling proof of this bizarre encounter.
Really?
Unlike their usual uploads of scenic overland expeditions, this video has captivated and unnerved viewers, igniting discussions about what truly lurks in the wilderness at nighttime.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna sell out. I'm gonna sell out so hard and become just a horror YouTube channel.
Nestled in Hamptonville, North Carolina, the Trivet Clinic is often cited as one of the state's most haunted locations. Built in 1932, the building originally served as a hospital, later transitioning into a nursing home, detox center, and private residence. Over the years, its walls have been borne witness to numerous deaths, creating an atmosphere steeped in mystery and unease. Paranormal investigators recently delved into the clinic's layered history and eerie reputation, capturing compelling evidence of unexplained phenomena. During its brief tenure as a hospital, the Trivet Clinic was the only healthcare facility in the area run by Dr. William Trivet. After his untimely death from pneumonia just 6 years later, the building stood vacant until it became a nursing home where even more deaths occurred. Stories of ghostly figures, disembodied voices, and shadowy presences abound, with some visitors claiming to see a figure peering at them from an upstairs window.
Yeah? Well,
during an investigation of the property by the YouTube channel Paranormal Quest, the session takes a chilling turn in the basement, a space historically used to house psychiatric patients.
Own the place and you're just intruding.
Just checking, the XLS is not putting off. The K2 meter. Whoa. REM pod, temperature change. Hello?
Accounts suggest that the patients were once chained to the walls for their own safety.
Perhaps in this area over here, unfortunately, some of you were chained to a wall back here. If that's true, could you show up on my camera here? Just stand right over there.
Using advanced paranormal tools, the investigators document a series of unusual events.
Far away.
Okay, that is really weird timing. Thank you. Thank you.
On the upper floors, the team conducts an Estes session, a technique that uses white noise to facilitate alleged spirit communication.
It's just so fun to watch. I know none of it.
Okay, that one's
I
better.
won't tell you my ideas.
Ready?
A chilling voice comes through.
I thought I heard a man say leave. A deep man's voice said something about kids.
The investigation culminates in a ghost tube session, which generates unsettling images tied to the clinic's history.
Okay, we've got a foggy
scene. Wait.
Generates
kids.
Okay.
The investigation culminates in a ghost tube seer session, which generates unsettling images tied to the clinic's history.
Okay, we've got
what? That's not even ghost shit. They just ran it through the chat
a
GBT.
tree on either side of frame, and a shadow person holding what looks like a long cutty thing that we can't say on YouTube.
These visuals seem to echo the stories of confinement and control.
It looks like a very distraught man. Okay. Sitting down, and it looks like a very man with more importance, I guess. Like menacing? So, yeah, with his arm around this person, and he's got a very creepy look on his face. Could be a doctor and a patient, but I don't want to jump to conclusions.
This clinic seems to have captured the essence of a place where history and the paranormal intertwine.
Conclusions at all, man.
While the true nature of these eerie encounters remains unknown, the investigation sheds light on the clinic's tragic past and enduring mysteries. Visitors and investigators alike are left pondering who or what still lingers within the clinic's weathered walls, making it a must-visit destination for those seeking a brush with the supernatural.
Far away.
Is how far away I am right now.
Okay, that is really weird timing.
Far away.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos.
When popular TikToker Natalia Valente decided to explore an abandoned asylum with a group of friends, she captured the adventure on camera.
Entramos. Gente do céu. Tipo, tem muita coisa ainda. O clima aqui é bem pesado, bem mesmo.
As the group make their way around the property to the old morgue, the camera holder inadvertently films something genuinely creepy. See if you can spot it.
Os outros lados, que é bem escondido dela rosa, que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério. Eu tô, tipo, agora eu tô com medo. Agora eu tô com medo, amiga. Olha isso.
There appears to be several ghostly-looking figures watching the group from the broken windows
O povo
above.
ficava, tipo, real presaço.
While their appearance is brief, if you slow the footage down, the figures seem to have blank, zombie-like expressions on their faces.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey there. I thought you were behind the.
However, despite their rather creepy appearance, it was suggested that they might actually just be some homeless people who were checking out the noises below. This certainly could be the case, but even so, the fact that no one in the group seemed to notice them as they kept exploring the facility is quite eerie on its own. These people might have been following them from the shadows throughout their entire exploration.
Olha isso.
So what do you think's been caught on camera here? Are the mysterious figures homeless people? Or does the footage really show the ghosts of this long-abandoned asylum? This next video was posted to Facebook by user SquatchWatch1. Take a look at what it shows. Allegedly filmed in the Appalachian Mountains, the chilling clip captures what appears to be a mysterious creature. Initially, the figure is difficult to discern, but towards the end of the video, viewers get a clearer glimpse of this strange beast. While many viewers suggest it could be a giant mountain lion, others are unsettled by its face, which seems to exhibit faintly human-like features. The Appalachian Mountains, long shrouded in mystery and folklore, have been the backdrop for countless paranormal tales, from shadowy figures that vanish into the mist to eerie cries echoing through the valleys. Legends of cryptids like the Wampus Cat and human-like creatures such as the Wood Devils have fueled imaginations for generations. These stories, often rooted in Native American myths and local superstitions, tell of strange beings that blur the line between the natural and the supernatural. This recent footage adds another chapter to the mountain's mysterious lore. Could it be a manifestation of these ancient tales, or is it simply a misunderstood glimpse of wildlife? As with many Appalachian mysteries, the truth remains tantalizingly out of reach, leaving viewers to wonder what truly lurks in these ancient woods. This next clip is super unnerving to say the least. It was uploaded to TikTok by user Nicholas Lautaru, who captured it from his car. Take a look. We can see what appears to be a woman pacing back and forth.
Yeah. Go Cardinals.
Yet as she does so, she seems to move with an unnatural gliding motion.
BRB. Ow.
Her bizarre behaviour continues for a whole 2 minutes and 42 seconds, which by itself is creepy enough. However, as the video continues, her pacing appears to get faster. As you can see by the pedestrian who walks past and the intermittent vehicles in the area, the footage hasn't been sped up at all. Yet the figure in the window keeps pacing at what seems like a supernatural speed. There's no telling how long she actually kept the movement up for either, as the video ends with her still pacing back and forth. What do you think's going on in this strange video? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. During a UFC event featuring high-profile attendees Donald Trump and Kid Rock, an intriguing video shared by Temple Franco to our Slaptam official community on Facebook has left viewers scratching their heads. Take a look. The footage shows a dark object zipping across the screen. Temple Franco notes that the object doesn't resemble a bird and seems too solid to be a shadow, describing its outline as weirdly distinct. The brief yet puzzling appearance has sparked widespread speculation, with guesses ranging from a technical glitch to something far more mysterious. While we're on the topic of strange flying things caught on TV, here we see another captivating clip, this time shared to Facebook by Gerardo Torres.
The playoff taking on Florida State. Big Ten Saturdays over on Peacock with Penn State taking on Washington.
The video shows an unusual moment unfolding during a live football game broadcast on NBC. A white object can be seen slowly ascending into the sky.
Peacock with Penn State taking on Washington.
Both this clip and the previous one have quickly become points of fascination, prompting both skeptics and enthusiasts to dissect the footage and debate their origins. So what do you think these strange anomalies are? Love to hear your theories in the comments down below.
Work their way in the playoff taking on Florida State. Big Ten Saturdays over on Peacock with Penn State taking on Washington.
In a fascinating video and series of photos shared by Thomas Parsons on Facebook, a strange phenomenon has been documented in the night skies over Ottawa South, Canada.
Woo! Spooky music. Oh no.
Footage captures a strange glowing orb.
Music. Oh. Where's my soul?
Parsons, who often takes late-night summer walks, noted that this marked his third sighting of such an orb in as many years, each occurring near a light rail construction site. Parsons managed to capture the phenomenon on his cell phone, but the device inexplicably stopped recording 8 seconds into the video, prompting him to switch to photos. For about 20 minutes, the orb remained motionless, its colour gradually shifting to an ominous red before vanishing without a sound. Almost immediately after its disappearance, neighbourhood dogs began barking, and the usual nighttime wildlife sounds resumed.
What?
Adding to the mystery, Parsons reported an unusual heat emanating from his cell phone during the encounter, which became significantly warm while recording. With so many unidentified objects being filmed in the sky lately, it seems that this one serves to add to the mystery that's unfolding before our very eyes. This next video was uploaded to TikTok by user Dreadlim21. As she lies in bed with her sister, she begins filming her dog, who's nestled up between the two of them. However, it seems that this TikToker managed to inadvertently capture something rather unnerving in the video. See if you can spot it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at finding these things.
Just as she turns the camera, there's a ghostly looking face down by the foot of the bed.
Oh. Ew. Not good.
When you slow the footage down, you can see that the face looks pale and gaunt and is only visible for a split second. So what do you think this TikToker has caught on camera? Watch the video again and let me know what you think this is in the comments section down below.
So wait, can ghosts even become visible?
You know, I'm the only one. Bruh.
VCT is a TikToker who's captured a series of bizarre occurrences that have occurred in the convenience store where he works. Take a look at what he's caught on camera.
Man. Oh my plane.
I think I might like this one.
One of the refrigerator doors seemingly swings open all by itself.
Come on, man. Oh my plane.
However, when he goes to take a closer look, he captures some sort of dark shape on camera. As there's supposedly no one else in the store, he quickly runs into the fridge.
There's nobody.
Yet when he searches, there appears to be nothing there.
Yeah, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me.
The poster decides to leave his camera filming in the store in an effort to capture more creepy activity. and it isn't long before we see the door in the back storeroom moving.
Yeah. Oh.
Suddenly, a chair from the office eerily wheels into view.
See, this is what I'm looking for.
The poster soon re-enters the store and after noticing the chair out of place, searches the area, but is unable to find any explanation for the mysterious movement.
Nobody's in here. Nobody's in the back room. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody's here.
In this last video, the poster is alerted to a strange sound coming from the storeroom.
I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about.
It's here that that dark shadow shows itself once more.
See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something. Like, bro, and then I see something. Yo, if there's anybody in here, you need to leave. So
then, as the poster's about to enter the storeroom, the trolley in front of him begins to move.
So if there's anybody here, go. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I don't know. What was that, bro?
It seems that this series of disturbances is enough to send him running from the store.
Yo, anybody in here? Nah, I'm out. I'm out.
So what do you make of these videos? Could this store be haunted by a pesky poltergeist? Or is there something else going on here? Let your theories rip and share them with one another in the comments down below.
I just really got kicked though. I won't lie. I like a person.
Recently, rumours began swirling around the internet that these two individuals were emissaries of the devil, sent to Earth to harm those who seek peace.
Are you joking?
And that if you encounter them, you should run away as far as possible.
Dude, come on. They're supposed to be.
The truth, however, is very different, yet still oddly creepy. They are the Goddess Boys from the TikTok account RJ Chumbly, a duo who dress up in costume for the enjoyment of their audience. This video, with the description, "We're human, we promise," was uploaded as part of the Uncanny Valley Challenge, a recent challenge that swept across social media.
What? No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that. I am a real person.
See, that one was pretty bad. It was like, I guess good. Pretty good, but it was like...
The Uncanny Valley is a concept in robotics and 3D computer animation that describes the unsettling feeling people experience when a humanoid object closely resembles a human but is not quite lifelike. This phenomenon was first identified by Japanese roboticist Masahiro Mori back in 1970. Mori observed that as robots become more human-like, they become increasingly appealing to humans, up to a point. When the likeness is very close but still imperfect, it causes discomfort and eeriness, a dip in the graph of familiarity versus human likeness, which is termed the Uncanny Valley. The eerie sensation is believed to arise because the almost human features trigger a cognitive dissonance in observers. This discomfort can be linked to various psychological factors, such as the disruption of expectations or an evolutionary response to potential threats. Love to hear your thoughts on this curious phenomenon. Does the Uncanny Valley effect creep you out? If so, how does it make you feel? Let me know in the comments down below. Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and curious videos.
Alright. That was a good video. Here, we're watching this slapped ham video. Maybe not. Who knows?
doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some supernatural entities that have been caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this. You may be familiar with the name Pablo Escobar, but are you familiar with his ghost? There are lots of stories about the spirits of famous or infamous people hanging around after death, but the possibility of being haunted by someone as dangerous as Escobar gives a whole new level of terror to celebrity hauntings. Pablo Escobar, the so-called king of cocaine, was a Colombian drug lord beginning in the 1970s and the founder of the notorious Medellin cartel. Escobar is infamous for being the wealthiest criminal in history, amassing a fortune of over $30 billion by the time of his death. This is the equivalent of about $65 billion today. He started some of the first drug-running routes in the United States, and his reign as a drug kingpin was marked by violence and terrorism as he fought rivals, killed police and politicians, and terrified locals. With his life marked by unsettling violence, it's unsurprising that Escobar's spirit seems to be restless after death. The first evidence that could indicate that Escobar's ghost is still wandering the earth comes from a photo taken by a woman named Maria Del Mar. Maria snapped a photo of the famed Monaco building in Medellin, Colombia, the former home of the now deceased drug lord. The building has since been demolished, but Maria's photo lives on, largely because of what seems to be lurking on one of the balconies. When Maria zoomed in on the picture, she thought she saw a human figure looking out onto the street. Many who have seen the photo state that the figure appears to strongly resemble Escobar. Even on the blurry figure, one feature stands out: its mustache. Escobar was known in life for always sporting a large mustache that looks just like the one in this photo. Some viewers believe that the image was photoshopped, but others are convinced that Maria actually captured a photo of Escobar's spirit lingering in his old home. If we apply some filters over the image, we're able to see if it's been manipulated in any way. Firstly, a noise analysis filter shows nothing out of the ordinary. Apart from the big red oval that's clearly been put over the top of the photo, there's no obvious signs of photoshopping where the alleged spirit is standing. A luminance gradient filter shows that there is indeed a figure there. The light appears to be interacting normally and naturally with the object. This might suggest that a person is standing there, but who it is remains unknown. Because of the violence and criminality associated with Escobar, the Colombian government eventually decided to demolish the Monaco building in 2019. According to a video shared to YouTube by Bogota Dream TV4, the spirit of its famed former occupant may have been in residence until the last moment. The footage was shot from a nearby building as demolition crews prepared to implode the building in front of a crowd of onlookers. Moments before the charges were ignited, the video shows something odd in one of the upper floors of the building. Take a look. Something white appears to be moving back and forth in one of the corridors.
Oh, yeah?
When still, it appears to be almost human in shape. When it moves, it seems to blur into something amorphous.
It looks like...
The strange figure can be seen in the building until the very moment that the walls begin to crumble and fall.
We found a ghost.
Numerous witnesses watching the demolition have corroborated the video's evidence, stating that they too spotted a figure moving in the building just before the demolition. In the video, the figure's movements seem highly unnatural. In fact, at various points in the footage, the figure seems to rise off the ground and fly towards the ceiling. This has led many to believe that the footage has captured further evidence that Escobar's spirit remained in his former home after death.
Escobar? It could be literally anyone.
If the photo and video do indicate that Escobar's spirit was residing in the Monaco building, what does that suggest about the spirit's current whereabouts? Was its tether to the earth severed when the building was demolished? Or does the ghost of Pablo Escobar still haunt Medellin? Residents and visitors may want to keep their eyes open. They might just spot the long-dead drug lord when they least expect it.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, by far. Like, by far.
If you're like most people, you probably don't want to find out your home is haunted. If movies have taught us anything, it's that living with a ghost is less than an ideal situation. When Abayod Hernandez finds himself living in a real-life horror movie, he begins posting freaky videos on Facebook about the happenings in his allegedly haunted apartment. The footage that he captures is truly the stuff of nightmares. The spookiness begins when Abayod starts noticing a strange glowing light coming from under the door to the spare room of his apartment, which he uses as a gym. After the light appears a few times, he's finally able to capture it on camera. In this first video, we see him approach the spare room's door. We can clearly see a bright white light coming through the opening at the bottom. Yet when he opens the door, there seems to be no light anywhere in the room. He even zooms in on the overhead light, which doesn't even have a bulb. There's obviously no light source anywhere in the room, but when he closes the door again, the light beneath the door has returned. The ghostly light is just the beginning of his haunted adventure. Wanting more evidence of his haunting, Abayod sets up a camera facing a mirror in the allegedly haunted room. The camera captures some very strange footage. First, a chain hanging from the top of the mirror begins to swing, all on its own, banging against the frame. Some thought it could have been caused by a draft blowing through the house. However, when the camera begins to slowly tilt itself to the side, you might be less keen to blame a wayward breeze.
Oh shit.
If you watch closely in the mirror, you can see that even the knob on the camera appears to be turning on its own.
That's pretty cool.
There's clearly no one visible in the room who could be doing this. Abayod definitely wants to get to the bottom of this mystery. He spreads flour in front of the door in hopes of capturing evidence of his ghostly roommate. He begins a Facebook Live video when he hears noises in the room. In the video, we can clearly see a section of the flour being brushed away by unseen hands, moments before the door begins to rattle. He enters the room just in time to see his boxing bag swinging around on its own in the empty room. Then, when he tries to leave the room, the door keeps pushing shut on its own, yanking the knob from his hand.
Déjame salir.
When he's eventually able to leave the room, we see wind chimes swinging back and forth, and Abayod discovers that his couch has been turned over.
Las campanas se están moviendo.
We later see a book fly off its shelf.
Poltergeist. Dude, you have a poltergeist.
In a later video, he once again hears noises in the room. He enters and finds the chains near the mirror swinging on their own. He pans around the room, passing an empty chair. See if he can see anything weird happen. chair is clearly empty when he enters the room, yet a split second later, there appears to be someone in it in the mirror's reflection.
Yeah, I caught that one.
Here it is again in slow motion. The haunting seems to culminate in this chilling final video. Abayud finds himself in a blackout and has reached for his camera to document what happens. He walks around his apartment with a flashlight illuminating the way. A few moments in, the wind chimes begin rattling right in front of him. Then later, a book begins to move on a nearby dresser. Following on from this, Abayud investigates the room where the haunting seems to be the most strong. That's when something truly freaky happens. Watch. As you can see, a figure appears out of the darkness. The wind chimes jangle in the background. If we slow it right down, the figure appears to be a pale-skinned woman with large teeth. This series of videos has sent the paranormal community into a frenzy, with many claiming it has to be the real deal. And on face value, it's hard to disagree. The clips certainly appear to be genuine, showing events that would be incredibly difficult to fake. The eerie glowing room, the flower moving on the floor, and that bone-chilling figure all amount to a frightening conclusion that Abayud Hernandez does seem to be experiencing something from beyond our world, something deeply paranormal that can't quite be explained. TikToker Parasomnia MX has uploaded a clip that seems to show something weird happening at an otherwise wholesome birthday celebration. The video begins on a happy note. A young woman stands in a room filled with balloons, flowers, and gifts celebrating her birthday. The camera rolls as she stands in front of her birthday cake, preparing to blow out the candles. She leans forward but stops when someone nearby says something to her. Before she can resume blowing out the candles, something truly odd happens. Watch. The partygoers watch in amazement as all but 2 of the candles blow themselves out.
You cursed now. It's actually 3. It's 3.
The birthday girl is clearly shocked by this turn of events. She stares at the smouldering candles, looking around for a possible explanation. When no explanation presents itself, she blows out the remaining candles before turning to her guests to ask what the heck just happened. Most ghosts are unable to have an effect on the physical world. However, occasionally a particularly powerful spirit, known as a poltergeist, will be strong enough to perform small actions like turning off lights or moving objects. Could a poltergeist have blown the candles out? According to experts, most poltergeists are relatively harmless, lacking the power to do anything too significant to a living person. However, on occasion, they can get dangerous, causing bruises, scratches, or even broken bones. Hopefully, this alleged poltergeist sticks to playfully blowing out birthday candles, and hopefully it didn't get any ectoplasm on the cake.
Dude, don't say you splurged on the cake, man. What the fuck?
According to this Facebook video uploaded by Ricardo Vargas, something eerie is happening at the San Bernardo train station in Chile. In this Facebook video, the cameraman stands on a train platform in the dark of night. The train station itself is well lit. but the surrounding area is shrouded in darkness. There appears to be no one else around. As the camera rolls, something truly mysterious happens. Watch, or more specifically, listen to what happens. According to Ricardo, the ground beneath his feet rumbled as the train came towards him on the tracks, yet no train appears. Even at the height of the sounds, when it seems as if a train should be directly in front of the camera, there's nothing. Even the train's automatic systems seem to believe that a train should be there. As we can see, the light at the end of the platform turns red, as if to instruct the train to stop. But where is the train? According to the legends of the ghost train of San Bernardo, the train drives by in the wee hours of the morning every day at exactly 3 AM. Anyone nearby can feel the rumbling of the tracks and hear the sound of the approaching train. Some say that if you throw dirt towards the tracks as the ghost train passes, it'll bounce back as if hitting the side of the passing train and blowing away in its wake. No one seems to know the origin of the spooky locomotive. However, some viewers of the video believe that the whole legend is bunk. They theorize that a strong wind tunnel effect could be responsible for the mysterious sounds. But other viewers are certain that the sheer number of ghost train experiences that have been shared over time are evidence that the ghost train must be real. I'll throw this one out to you, the viewer. What do you think's going on at the San Bernardo train station? Love to hear your theories in the comments section below. Before we take a look at some eerie footage taken in someone's backyard, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Okay, that's just cheap. That's cheap tactic.
This short yet mysterious clip was uploaded to TikTok by Sari Blue. The user normally posts their usual daily happenings and family life to the social media platform, but that's what sets this video apart and has some viewers suggesting it shows the hauntings of an ill-fated child. It shows a child's shopping trolley toy sitting in the middle of a cemented yard. That's when something eerie begins to take place. Watch. As you can see, the toy begins to wheel itself across the yard. There doesn't appear to be any string attached, nor is there anyone else around. Moments after the strange movement, the camera pans around the yard, clearly showing that there's no one hiding that could be manipulating the toy. This clip racked up thousands of views on the social media platform, with hundreds of comments speculating on what was going on. Some viewers cried hoax, while others seemed genuinely unnerved by the video. Some suggested that the spirit of a child might be playing with the toy. Perhaps a tragedy took place in this very yard. So until further info comes to hand, this mysterious clip will have to remain an enigma.
Yep. It's unsolvable. Kind of in the wind at all. It's times like these that I'm so grateful to have ghost hunting channels. Stop denying ghosts. Watch this. Alright. Maybe we're too skeptical for our own good. Maybe that's what's up. Maybe that's why she hasn't texted you back. You haven't believed hard enough.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. So today we got something a little bit special. It's some bonus content for the week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest YouTube videos we've ever seen. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Okay, well, it's already off to a weird start.
Nothing says terrifying like finding out that something ghoulish could be lurking around your house.
Watch this.
However, that's exactly what happened to one of our viewers, J2001MG. This image was caught on a Wild Game Nation trail camera that was set up to watch a chicken coop. However, it seems that it might have also captured something rather chilling. When the security footage was inspected, they discovered some sort of horrific face staring back at them. It almost seems to blend in perfectly with the mesh from the chicken coop, with its dark hair and wide nose, and even looks as if it could be screaming in one of the photos. The viewer mentions that the chickens were up in their roost at the time, ruling them out of the equation. Plus, this picture had a date and timestamp that said May 12th, 2020, yet it showed up in the March 23rd set of pictures. While anytime a mysterious face-like shape shows up on camera, one automatically thinks it could be a case of pareidolia. However, given that there are chickens living inside the coop, in this instance, there is certainly reason for concern. So what do you think's been captured in this creepy trail camera photo? Could it really be some sort of ghoulish creature? Love to get your opinions on this one in the comments section below.
You're right. It is a ghoulish creature.
Posted to the YouTube channel Express News, this video follows a team of paranormal investigators as they explore a haunted house. While many of these ghost hunting programs set off in search of the supernatural, few can report having broadcast paranormal events live on TV. This seems to be the case here, as the group miraculously manages to capture what could potentially be genuine ghost footage. As the video begins, the group is seen making their way through a creepy old building. For the most part, they're subjected to standard hints of possible paranormal activity, braving the possibility of getting up and close and personal with a spirit. The group appears to refuse to leave until they're able to confirm contact with a supernatural being. By the end of the video, it seems apparent that at least one of the investigators has chosen to stay overnight, setting himself up in a bed in the eerie house. A spirit then appears to take this as a clear invitation to make its presence known. At the 26-minute mark, their equipment begins to beep. A few seconds later, the door begins to open and close all by itself. Somehow, the man manages to calm his nerves and tries to get some more rest. As the man sleeps, his equipment begins to beep once more. Suddenly, something invisible appears to sit down on the bed alongside him. A clear indentation forms as the man is slowly awoken by the scary event.
This is so dumb.
Watching the clip, it seems that this scenario would be very difficult to hoax, as there doesn't appear to be anything visible pressing down on the corner of the bed. Could it be possible that these paranormal investigators have finally gotten the proof that they were searching for after all? And what's more, it was broadcast on live television for all to see. This scary video, titled My Sister, first appeared on Raider Dog's YouTube channel in May 2001. It shows a woman in a wedding dress slowly approaching the camera with a very disconcerting smile. The video cuts and the woman is now wearing different clothes. Again, she approaches the camera with the same bizarre grin. The woman changes outfits once more. This time she holds her stomach as if she's pregnant. As she approaches the camera, she reaches for her face and removes a mask. The video then cuts to the woman in a kitchen eating various foods. First a slice of cake, then a banana. All the while, unsettling music can be heard playing in the background. She reaches for her face once again and begins stretching out her cheeks. The video then abruptly cuts, leaving the viewer wondering what on earth they've just watched. One of the strangest things about the video is that it was posted to a channel that almost exclusively releases gaming content. In 2017, YouTuber Nexpo released a video discussing his own theory about the My Sister video. He suggests that it might have been made in an attempt to lure subscribers to his gaming channel. However, the fact that there's so little information available about the video or its creator makes it seem even more unsettling. To watch the full My Sister video, there's a link in the description box below. Many people believe that animals are much more sensitive to spirits and other supernatural phenomena than humans are. Redditor Britain969 may have captured evidence of this on film when she decided to record a video of her adorable dog. The footage begins with the cute pup sitting on the floor looking straight into the camera. He isn't playing or doing much of anything. However, that changes a few seconds into the video. As the camera rolls, the dog suddenly flinches and steps abruptly to the side, almost as if someone had kicked or shoved him. The dog stares for a few seconds at the spot where the invisible kick originated, cowering away from the unseen attacker, with his head down and his tail between his legs, giving a wide berth to the area where the invisible attacker might have been. Viewers of the video on Reddit are truly perplexed. Many who are dog parents themselves state that the dog's reaction clearly indicates it's been kicked, poked, or shoved, even though no one appears in the video. Although no one was able to come up with another reasonable explanation for the dog's behaviour, viewers have unanimously expressed their hope that any resident spirit will start being nicer to the innocent pooch. This eerie video was uploaded to Ghost Guy Go's YouTube channel on the 16th of September 2018. The footage, which is reportedly taken from a live feed captured during Hurricane Florence, appears to show a ghostly figure walking across a pier. Some have speculated that the figure might actually be the infamous Grey Man of Pawleys Island, a ghost that is often seen in the area just before a severe storm. Local legend says that the Grey Man is the ghost of a young man who died whilst travelling from Charleston in South Carolina to see his fiancée. As he approached the marshes near Pawleys Island, his horse became stuck in the quicksand like mud and he was unable to escape. However, no one is certain of the man's identity. Some think that it may even be Percival Pawley, the man who the island is named after. Others think it might even have been the famous pirate Blackbeard. Over the years, many locals have credited the Grey Man with saving their homes during severe storms. In 1989, Pawleys Island residents Jim and Clara Moore claimed to have seen the Grey Man just prior to Hurricane Hugo. The two said they saw a man on the beach, but when they waved at him, he disappeared. Their house was untouched by the storm, even though their neighbours' houses were heavily damaged. Could this footage prove that the Grey Man of Pawleys Island actually exists? If so, was he attempting to warn locals of the impending danger of Hurricane Florence? Children's toys aren't usually that creepy, but there's something about realistic looking dolls that gives many people the creeps. If you weren't scared of dolls before, this video may be the start of a new phobia. In this video, we watch as the camera slowly pans over the faces of a series of Disney dolls. The footage is shadowy, suggesting that the person behind the camera filmed the sinister toys after closing time. As the camera focuses on a particular Beauty and the Beast doll, the doll's eyes seem to stare straight at the watchers on the other side of the camera. Then, the doll's eyes suddenly blink closed, sending the camera person running from the room in terror. It isn't unusual for dolls to have eyes that open and close, but usually the doll needs to be tilted for the eyes to close. The doll in this video was never touched when its eyes began to move. No one seems to be able to explain the doll's terrifying movements, but this video is enough to give anyone a healthy fear of children's toys. Our lips definitely aren't sealed about how confused we are about this weird piece of footage, shared by TikTok user Egg the Hamster in June of 2019. Most of us know TikTok as a platform where people share fun dances and quirky uploads. However, some pretty weird stuff does pop up on the platform from time to time. This is one of those times. The young woman in the clip is holding what appears to be an ordinary tube of pink lip gloss.
Yeah,
However, what we actually see looks more like a beauty product from a science fiction film.
Do that. What is it doing? What is this?
The gloss on the applicator appears to defy gravity as the young woman in the video moves it around.
What is it doing? What is this?
If you slow the footage down, the gloss actually drips upward at one point. It's unclear if the video's been altered in any way. However, the girl demonstrating the anti-gravity effects of her lip gloss appears to be just as confused as the rest of us. The lip gloss seen in the video appears to be part of the High Gloss collection belonging to the Kylie Cosmetics line by Kylie Jenner. Some theories have suggested that the friction caused by rubbing the applicator in and out of the bottle may cause the strange effect somehow, as there are a number of videos showing similar outcomes. So what do you think's causing this lip gloss to defy gravity? Love to hear your thoughts on this strange video in the comments section below.
What is it doing? What is this?
Totally not.
This scary video comes from Escape Paranormal. It opens with a stereotypical warehouse scene. An empty hallway greets the viewer as they're led deeper and deeper into the warehouse. While you instantly get vibes that something eerie is about to happen, you're left wondering when exactly it'll occur. Almost every single corner taken in this video causes the viewer to jump. The intense build-up adds to the suspense as we follow the person filming through the warehouse. After walking through a small doorway, one of the final things we see towards the end of the video is a series of storage lockers that are painted white. Without any warning, the door on the right flings open. It's a violent burst of activity in an otherwise quiet storage room. The incident scares the security guard enough that they begin to sprint out of the area as quickly as they can. As many urban explorers are probably well aware, it's often the lead up to an unexpected event that proves to be the scariest part of any investigation. Was this security guard witness to paranormal activity? The answer is unclear. However, one thing's for sure, they'll certainly think twice before returning to this chilling location.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked right now. I am probably gonna throw up. I'm gonna go talk to y'all later for tomorrow.